Hello kids, how are you today? Are you ready for today's lesson? I am teacher Damiel. Welcome to Math 5. Join me and let's discover the amazing world of numbers. Before we proceed to our new lesson, let us read first the following decimal numbers. 12 and 3/10, 34 and 56 hundredths, 1700 59 thousands, 6,400, 38 10,000, 73 and 54,200, 81 100,000. Always remember that the first digit to the right after the decimal point is tens place. Next is hundreds place, thousands place, and 10,000s place. Then to the left, the decimal point first value is ones, next is tens, and so on. Before we go on with our topic for today, let's review first on what will happen to the numbers in rounding off. You round off these numbers to the nearest hundreds and thousands. After we round off whole numbers, I have here decimal numbers. Yes, they are decimal numbers. Can we round off decimal numbers? Is it the same with whole numbers? Let us find out. For today's lesson, we will be discussing on rounding decimal numbers to the nearest hundreds and thousands. Our objective for today's math lesson is rounding decimal numbers to the nearest hundreds and thousands. Are you ready to explore the world of numbers? Make sure you have with you your notebook, module, paper, and pencil. Let's begin! Richard is a responsible student. This afternoon, he spent 2,750 hours in making his assignment in different subjects. How many hours did he spend in doing his assignment? To solve the problem, we need to apply the concept of rounding off decimal numbers. To round the decimal number to an indicated digit, we must identify the rounding place. Then, look to the right of the rounding place. The digit in the rounding place is the one that will either be rounded up or rounded down, depending on the digit on its right. If the digit on its right is 5 or greater than 5, add 1 to the digit on the rounding place. If the digit on the right is less than 5, then retain the digit in the rounding place. Do not forget, drop the digits after the rounding place. What I mean? Do we still need an example? I have here 3 more examples. The rounding place is 4. The digit to its right is 2. So, the rounded decimal number is 3 and 74 hundredths. Next example. Example number 2. The rounded place is 6. The digit to its right is 4. So, 9 and 3200, 60 10,000s. Lastly, round off 16 and 6,500, 28 10,000s to the nearest thousands. Since the number to its right is 8 and it is more than 5, round it up by adding 1 to the digit to the right and retain the number on its left and drop all the digits on its right. So, the rounding number is 16 and 653 thousandths. To answer some exercises? Alright, let's begin. What is the answer for number 1? 1 and 94 hundredths. Is it correct? Why is it that 3 becomes 4? It becomes 4 because the number to its right is 7. So we round it up. 2 and 553,000. What What is the rounded number? Yes, it is 2 and 55 hundredths. We retain the rounding digit number because the digit on its right is less than 5. In 3 and 93 thousandths, what do you think is the correct answer? The rounded number is 3 and 9 hundredths. Why retain? Because the digit to the right is 3 and 3 is less than 5. 3 and 739,000. What will be the rounded number? Right, the answer is 3 and 73 hundredths. Why do you think that it is 3 and 73 hundredths? Because the number to its right is 9 and 9 is more than 5, so we add 1 to the rounded number. What do you think is the correct answer? Correct! 1 and 15 hundredths. Because the number to its right is less than 5, we have another set of activity. On to the nearest thousands. 9 and 3,425. What is the rounded number? Yes, 9 and 343. We round it up because the digit to the right is 5. In 3 and 8,621 10,000ths, what is your answer? The answer is 3 and 862 thousandths because the digit to its right is 1, so we round down. For number 3, still we round down because the digit to the right of the rounding place is still less than 1. Therefore, we round up since the digit to the right is 8. Number 5, the rounding digit is less than 5, so we retain. Got perfect score. Very good! Class, how do we round off decimal numbers? First, we need to identify the rounding place. Look at the digit to the right of the rounding place. The digit in the rounding place is the one that is either be rounded up or rounded down, depending on the digit on its right. If the digit on its right is 5 or greater than, add 1 to the digit on the rounding place. If the digit on the right of the rounding place is 5 or less than 5, retain the rounding number. Do not forget to drop all the digit in the rounding place. This time, I want you to answer some activities to test if you got something about our lesson. Answer this as fast as you can in your activity notebook. Now, get a clean sheet of paper. Complete the table by rounding the decimal numbers to the nearest hundreds and thousands. Now, get your assignment notebook and copy your assignment. That's all for today's math lesson. I hope you learned something from today's discussion. See you next time. Bye-bye.